Good evening, everyone. This is Diane from Snow Fog Outdoors, back with another video. And in a previous video, I showed my EDC keychain. The one I normally carry on me every day, going here, going there. Basically, it's an urban type EDC keychain. It has on an Altoid small kit with various little things in it. If you want to see that keychain video, I believe it's my previous video, the one before this one. And I mentioned in that video that I had a whole bunch of stuff that made up one keychain. Stuff for everyday use urban, and the stuff I used every day for bushcraft. So what I had done is I had split the key rings up and made one urban, one bushcraft. This is the bushcraft. I call it gear ring. It's not a key ring. There are no keys on it. Now, this can easily be carried on my body, clipped to a belt loop, or I can use this Maxpedition belt keychain holder. This is what I originally got it for, was to use for a bushcraft type of kit like this. Oh, sorry, tripod. So, depending on the day, depending on what I'm doing, I may have one or the other with me, meaning the urban keychain, but I highly doubt if I'm going to have that on me if I'm bushcrafting out in the woods or camping somewhere. For the simple fact is, I really don't need it. Hello, Annie. You want to get down? Sorry, guys. My cat. I don't want to lose it, is what I'm saying. If I don't need the keys for anything, or even if I do need the keys, they simply come off the other key ring and can clip onto a belt loop or this. So now that I've confused myself, I'm sure you're all like really confused. Basically, this is just my everyday carry bushcraft gear ring that I want to show you. Like I said, go check out my previous video for my EDC keychain urban. So, like I said, I have this Night Eyes locking carabiner. Now, it's not one that's used for climbing, but it does have a 75-pound load to it. If need be, I could rig up a tarp with it. Not so sure I'd use it for a hammock. I wouldn't trust it for that. And it simply slides. It's a locking one, and it can come straight off. Just like that. And then I have the Maxpedition belt keyring holder. Very nice piece of kit, by the way. Very durable. I've had this for going on 2 years now. Let me take this sweatshirt off. It's pretty warm in here. Alright. Then I have these lightweight cable key ring thingies. I forget what they're called. They're just cable. You can put them on your key rings. And then they go back together. I just have them on there because it gives it a little drop to it, you know what I mean, so it can fit in your pocket or cargo pocket fairly easily. And I'm hoping my cat does not steal these. And let me see here. I have another one here. It just drops the items down to a more manageable, comfortable carry. If I'm not carrying this on my person, it can easily be put on a bag, a day bag or an overnight bag, or just simply be in my pocket. Let me move these over a little bit. We'll save this little container for last. So what I just have an older piece of scrap leather used for strapping my knives when I'm in the field. Catch an ember from a bow drill. Many uses. So that is on there. What this is you know, one of those key things that has the paper here and you write on it what it is. But what I did is I broke down a razor blade and just stuck it in there, and I can push it out with my finger. It's just easy to make, goes right on your keychain, and if you need a razor blade in a hurry, it's there. So we have that on there. This is the UST knife and saw combo. Comes together. I have this little piece of Ranger band on there just because I don't want it to open up as I'm walking, or if it should be in one of my pockets and slice and dice me. So we'll put that there. This is a Gerber multi-tool. Now don't laugh, it's a Bear Grylls edition. I've had it for quite a while. But it has the typical things on there. Flathead Phillips, serrated blade. And then over here we have the regular blade, two more smaller tools. It's nothing great, I just mainly have it on there for the pliers. And I'll always have a larger multi-tool on my person. This is the SOG Signifier. Get that to focus. It is a whistle at this end. On this end, I can get it to open. It has a striker. And right here you have the ferro rod. Once you set the cat on fire. So, whistle, ferro rod, and right here, so it doesn't get all scratched up. And a Ranger band is just one of those plain dog tags to use for signaling. I do have a micro flash that I'm thinking about putting on here, but for the moment, this is fine. I'm sorry about the cat in the video. If I put her down, she's just going to keep getting back up again. She's going to steal the show. A Night Eyes doohickey. I love these things. You can do a lot of things with this. I mean, you can pry with this. It takes it very well. Little gadgets here. It clips on, but it is an awesome, awesome ferro rod striker. And that is the main reason I have it on there. I also have one on my other keychain. Very, very nice. P51 with electrical tape, because these cutters will flop open and cut you bad. So I have that on there. I have the Streamlight Nano. Whoops, went the wrong way. Everything's backwards on the camera, Diane. Sorry. Streamlight Nano. Very bright light. Extremely bright. Plus, I would always have like a headlamp or another type of flashlight on my body. Alright, let's move this stuff this way, because I see your eyes are about to launch into it. Little fire kit from Gear Nut. See what I mean? Just going to get into everything. Ferro rod. I can use the doohickey, the Night Eyes doohickey with it. And of course, a little mini Bic lighter. That's full. Goes down in there. You don't have to worry about mushing the gas out of it. what I have here is about 10 or 15 feet of 1-inch Gorilla Tape, and it is on an old tube from a pen, like a big pen, and just put a hole through it and put the key ring on it. That's what that is. Here are some figure 9 for your cordage. You can use for tarps. She's being a real pain in the butt. Many applications for it. These are the mini ones, but I just threw them on there because they do work really well. The figure 9 carabiner things. I have another Night Eyes carabiner with probably several feet of jute twine on here. Used for making birds' nests, extra cordage. You know what we use jute twine for. Another bit of paracord. There's probably 4 feet there. Another locking Night Eyes carabiner. Another tick key. I have tick keys everywhere. I hate ticks. So I have another tick key on my Bushcraft gear ring. And this is a little pill fob that is filled. Oh boy, hang on a minute. Oh, I can't believe I can't open this. It probably sealed itself shut. There we go. It's a little pill fob full of, let me see if you can get it up here, pine sap. Now, it's not easy to get pine sap down here. Our trees don't freely produce it. I brought this from New York. I brought a whole bunch of it from New York, as a matter of fact. But I put some pine sap in this little capsule. Keep it dry. Well, it doesn't really have to be dry. I mean, it's basically waterproof, water resistant, for fire starting and making pine pitch glue in a pinch if I need to. So, that's some of the tools and gear that's on there. And you know, this isn't written in stone. I mean, items on this gear ring can change from outing to outing, day to day, depending on what I'm doing. But for the moment, this is what I have on there. Now this is a little survival kit. And I've got it done up pretty good here. Hang on. I just have electrical tape right here. Let's get this off. I'm going to reuse it. Here, let me put it over here so my little girl here doesn't steal it on me. She just thinks she's the cutest thing in the world, don't she? And then, I keep pumping the tripod. I have the zip ties on here. I'm going to try to get this off without having to cut them. Look at that. Isn't that nice and easy? Ooh, there we go. I didn't think that was going to work that good. And it's just in one of those dollar waterproof, supposedly match cases from Walmart. You get for $1 with a little ferro rod on the bottom. So, let's open this baby up and I'll show you what I got in there. First off, I have a little button compass. That's just the O-ring that you saw on the match case. I have a little button compass. Then, let me tell you, this is really packed in there. Let me see. Use my tick key. This is one of those produce bags from the market for collecting water, berries, wild edibles. I don't want to unfold it if I can help it. Like I said, this thing is packed. You know, you always like to show your kits, but the problem is getting them back together again. Okay. I have 2 K-to-Dine water purification tablets. Just a bread tie. You never know. This is a Band-Aid. One Band-Aid. See? Band-Aid. There we go. Now she's empty. I have some needle and thread on a piece of cardboard. Here's the needle. There's the thread. I also have about 2 safety pins and 2 paper clips. Then in here, little Ziploc bag, I have a Tinder Quick and 5 Strike Anywhere matches. And in this little kit, this is a, if you can pronounce that, Asa Oka Kakakomium, there's these little beads that you take when you have a cold. They work great, but I love the little container. And in that little container is a fishing kit. I don't believe it's going to come out of there easy. Let me see. You know, I'll spend the next 3 hours getting all this stuff back together, but it's worth it. Well, fishing line, can't see it, sinker, fishing line, and hooks. It's a very minimalistic type of fishing kit, but in a pinch, it'll work. I do have other fishing kits that I want to show you guys that I have made, but in a pinch, that'll do it. So, that is my, that was the cat, EDC Bushcraft gear ring. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a long video. So, any questions, comments, please leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.